Hey dudes, what's going on, brothers? Welcome back to Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm serious, G. This is the adventure of Ichiban. God, I was drinking sparkling water. Sorry. The adventure of Ichiban Kasuga. He's kind of the best dude who ever lived, even though he spends a lot of his time beating people to death on the streets with a barbed wire baseball bat. And last time we raised the possibility that his friend Adachi might be the long-lost brother, or have a long-lost brother, who is nameless security guard we're about to fight. Let's see if my theory is proven correct.
Give me a break. You're not one of us.
Okay, apparently it's not.
We aren't. Because you're not nursing home guards. Not with that kind of weaponry.
Stun
I bet
guns?
you got a lot of ink underneath those uniforms. Since you're from the Seiryu clan.
Hey, don't tase us, bro.
So, you did your homework.
Yeah, you know more about Seiryu clan than I do.
Even what the Seiryu clan has been doing in this room.
Oh, good. That makes our decision easy. We'll have to kill you and the patient!
Ooh, that seems mean.
Not a loser!
Did he call you losers? Alright. Pyro, baby.
Watch this.
Looks like it didn't really hit any... Well, no, it totally killed one of the guys off to the side, so that worked out quite nicely.
Check this out!
Yeah.
I'm up! Let's go!
Go for it. Critical beatdown.
Get serious. No mercy!
Apparently didn't hit the buttons fast enough. He just barely survived. And the bonus damage probably would have been the difference maker. Okay, you've cleared out far enough that he could probably now get this fellow. And I thought he wasn't going to finish him off. He just barely... The second hit.
Don't get cocky.
No, he's really short on MPs now. I need to save it up in case this is not the only fight. There you go. Crack skull. Ugata has been defeated. Bond went up 5. Don't they usually go up by 15? Or I guess it's just 5. I don't know. And I gotta look. I think the jobs. I might be able to switch jobs already, and have just not noticed that other jobs are available. He learned Batbreaker. Batbreaker. It's us against them. Oh, but I was your long lost brother. See, I told you.
Let's grab her dad and get the hell out of here.
If this is the same girl, and I just didn't quite recognize her from the previews, then she really does kind of owe us.
What was that drug you were about to inject him with?
Happy time fun juice.
It was potassium chloride.
That pretty much will kill you.
Holy fucking shit.
Well, yeah, I think we kind of knew that was what they were doing. Not specifically that that was the poison, but potassium chloride is fatal when injected into the bloodstream, I believe.
Do you know what it does?
It kills you.
They use it overseas. For executions.
You know, although South Carolina's apparently trying to bring back the firing squad. Well, yes, we
That
knew
must
this.
have been how they killed the old woman. We got to him just in time.
Guys, we ain't out of the woods yet.
Those guys look like they might be
That's
better
the
at their
guy from the
jobs.
cafe. Who is he?
We're about to have our chance to ask him. He's coming this way.
Let's invite him to Soapland and build up our relationship level.
You all just made the biggest mistake of your lives. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got shot and killed at a fish restaurant once and then came back to life.
Director of this facility. And don't play dumb. I know what else you know about me.
You mean how you're with the Seiryu clan?
Actually, there's a lot more than that I
Yes.
thought you knew, so never
I'm
mind.
Totsuka, from the Ryuto family.
Totsuka
The
Ryuto,
Seiryu
Psycho
clan
Squad.
held its own against the Omi takeover. That made me think you guys must be pretty hardcore.
Yeah, we're hardcore. We're hardcore. Barbed wire baseball bats all the way.
Murdering old people for money.
That's pretty hardcore.
Where's the Yakuza's honoring you?
Kind of a
The
dumbass, aren't you?
Seiryu clan is doing what must be done. For the good of society.
All olds must die, and you guys count.
We've taken on.
killing our elders for society's good? Go fuck yourself! You better let all the residents here go free right now, or I'll tell the whole world what you're really doing here!
Well, you probably should do that anyway.
You're welcome to try.
It'll be hard to tell that story with no frickin' teeth. We got sodium chloride or potassium chloride fingernails.
I've got enough chemicals to melt down all your bodies.
And I didn't send Jesse Pinkman to buy the wrong hardware store supplies and accidentally melt our floor either. That was the episode that convinced my mom she had given Breaking Bad enough of a try and it was not for her. The episode where they were trying to melt that body. So, oh, well, we got all... Wait, he gets his MPs back after every battle, or what?
Fun with this. Don't get cocky.
Burn!
I'm up.
You're weak.
Gonna charge through and try to hit the boss on the way. Hey guys, welcome back. Not really a new video for you, assuming everything goes smoothly with piecing this together, but I had a crash. Had a little problem earlier in this recording session with a video just kind of acting funky where the PC didn't crash, but this time the PC did crash, and it crashed bad. Like when it came back, when I brought it back up, it was at the, Windows updates installing, please do not turn off your computer, and it froze during that. So I had like a real scare. It took about 3 attempts to get Windows to come back up. Like, just going to black screen. I was getting ready to sit down. All right, what do you press and hold on the keyboard to go to BIOS mode? I was right there, and then eventually it was like, I saw it get almost all the way back and then freeze immediately, like upon launching the Windows screen on like the 4th or 3rd reboot. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna cut the thing off. I'm gonna watch TNA Impact so that I can listen to Jim Cornette make fun of it later. And I'm going to grind for resources in fucking Mercenary Kings and take my licks for doing so. And come back. And now I'm back and everything's fine, except that I kind of forgot to put the PS4 into power save mode. So these guys have been waiting for my next command input for a little over 2 hours now. But let's... we got rid of the main guy that we needed to be worried about. So this, in fact, should be easy from here on out. Let's go with the old Pigeon Raid anyway. Although we know he's weak against... Or do we? No, I guess we don't. Let's just Pigeon Raid this dude. And we'll do a reckless charge into the guy in the back in the hopes that that means we'll hit the guy in the front. I didn't hit the buttons fast enough. And I didn't actually take out either guy. I went for the Shawn Michaels super kick there. Yeah, I figured that would be enough. Yeah, bitch. Fuck you, man. I'm gonna take a nap right in your face. Of course, and I think we've met a lot of female characters, at least in passing, who would take a nap on your face if you paid them. But that's not what this is about. Do you? Well, I guess you can slam the square button by mistake. Yeah, nobody else is coming, buddy. Or rather, he wasn't so many people, he was trying to phase us. Let's get a little MP back for you by using a regular attack, because that gives you a little MP back. Let's see if we can finish him off while he's down. Nope. Good cook, good cook. I think regular attacks will end this. Particularly if we can get a skull-cracking bumbershoot shot from behind on the guy who's down. We got Yamato Tosuka as a new Sujidex order guy. And I really need to check their jobs and see if they can get different jobs, because they're ranking up pretty high in their jobs. Ichiban leveled up. And that's a good thing. And now everyone's back to their real clothes.
Damn! Who the hell are
We're
you
the rock and
guys?
roll kings of Pittsburgh,
Don't make
baby,
me
so
say
all
it
you
again.
fuckers step
Let all
aside.
the residents go!
I'm afraid
Is
I
it
just
Pittsburgh
can't
or
do
Vegas?
that.
It's Vegas with the Falcon.
Then
Pittsburgh.
we'll do it. We'll move them all out.
Autobots, transform and move out. They may have, like, accidentally relocked the doors with a different card key since you started your trouble. Or maybe use their
It won't
keys.
open.
I activated the emergency lockdown.
The
That
critical
door won't
beatdown.
open until this time tomorrow. What? You've lost. So stop fighting me. And maybe, just maybe, I won't call the police.
Well, that seems fair.
I won't explain to them how our home for nice, well-to-do elderly people is being robbed by 3 thugs.
What kind of Yakuza calls the cops?
Yeah.
You're a stain on your family.
Call me what you want, but if I call the cops, you're done. I suggest you give up and get out.
I suggest you transform and roll out. Yeah, I mean, kind of a not much of a
Maybe
Yakuza.
instead, I'll rat you out.
Oh yeah?
Ichiban, rat him out to who? The Seiryu chairman. We just need to pay him a visit at their HQ. We'll go tomorrow, bright and early, and get the chairman to fix all of this.
Well, you threatened to call the cops. That probably
Don't
isn't.
you fucking dare! This is my business, not the chairman's. If you breathe a word, I'll kill you.
You gotta be alive to do that,
So
bitch.
you're that scared of the chairman, huh?
That you would kill
So?
someone who's not old.
So,
Well,
you're
he is
coming
kinda old.
with me, you spineless worm. Huh? Yeah, you're gonna take me there yourself. Because if you refuse to come along, I'm gonna tell the big scary chairman everything you did.
Bake 'em away, toys.
Some things you didn't too.
Why would you bother to lie? This guy's done plenty of stuff you can kind of prove.
Doing business like this in the name of the Seiryu clan? As a Yakuza, you accept consequences for your actions.
He really does have like 100 in the speech check skill, doesn't he?
So, does this mean we have to go?
I don't understand what the hell our hero is doing either, to be quite honest. I'm just waiting for a lady to be in our party so we can level up 4 people at a time. That's pretty much what this is going down to now. And just a quick glance at the IGN page trying to get info on people's jobs. I inadvertently read Nanba here. Is the first character they expect you to ditch when you get optional party members that can sub in. I felt bad. Is it like with his default class mastered? He's a great person to, tag in during very specific situations, but they want you using somebody else. Here it is. Here it is.
Wow.
Oh, this isn't voiced. That's a hell of a gate. This place says that Yakuza HQ feeling down. Can't hurt to be cautious.
Listen,
Let's make sure we're really good to go then.
Got it.
Okay. Hey, you wait right here, Totsuka. I told you what'll happen if you try to run, right? I know. I can't have you saying whatever you please to the chairman, after all. We don't know what might be waiting for us in there. Better make sure we're ready before we bust in. Could see if there's been anything we could use as weapons lying around. Stop by somewhere that sells medicine. Yeah, so they're basically telling us big time throwdown inside. Which does make me wonder, well, why are we going? If it's to rat this guy out to his chairman and we expect complete hostility as soon as we get in the door. And once again, I got like a big group of people walking at me, but there's a civilian in their midst who is a female woman of the opposite sex, so it kind of looks like we're going to be fighting women. I'm thinking that's never going to happen. That's been a Yakuza game series rule. Sometimes you have like there were games where non-playable female characters who were just like acting as party members in certain battles ish. Is this Whips and Chains land? Yeah, I guess it is. Technical bag. Special effect drink. Adults ruler. Mail order katana. So yeah, this is love magic. I can afford maybe one thing. Half helmet. Pink ribbon. Does it say it would go up 8? It's red, which usually means it's going down. Oh, 8 is the number that it is at. It will go up to 11. With the embroidered jackets. Toy bracelets. Toy bracelet. Special effect none. It just increases magic. Okay. Special effects none. That is pretty obviously for a girl. Yeah, some of this cheaper stuff I could afford. Sadistic whip. I'm assuming that is for the dominatrix. That is not a whip. That is a mace. I'm not saying I have tons of experience with S&M, but I would argue a mace is something a dominatrix might put on the shelf to intimidate. But I don't know that there's a whole lot of times where she would be using it if she wants return customers. And, you know, not to be arrested. Chance for normal attack. At least, yeah, most of this stuff is going to be for the ladies. But we do have some... it falsely advertises its weight with inscribed lettering. Can equip. Does nobody have a weapon equipped? What the fuck? It's not showing me the comparison. I feel like we should try to... Like, if I'm going to complete this quest and get the 4th party member and then grind for money, not that grinding for money is... I'm told that's not a terrifically brilliant idea, but we should at least go back to... Well, we can go to the tavern. I'm wondering what the weapon selection is going to be like at some of these other stores that we've been to. Well, let's make sure we save before we go in. Try to do it with the equipment we've got. And then if I end up like watching cartoons and other people's Let's Plays and grinding for experience, and I get a little money out of it while we're doing it. Treasure hunt. Oh yeah, 10 yen, bitches. The other thing to do is actually to check... no treasure hunt here, okay. The other thing to do is actually check can race and see if there's any gear that I should have picked up. But yeah, we got... Obviously, we got fucking bum gear. Laundry details, we will come back for that. Unless that was just like dialogue our party could have together and not a quest, which I think it was.
Hey, you guys want to hear a scary story?
It's about prostitute laundry.
Sure, whatever.
I was at a laundromat a little while back, and as anyone would, I put my clothes in the dryer.
Terrifying.
When there was about 5 or so minutes left, my cell rang, and I went outside to talk.
And?
After 10 minutes, I hung up and went back inside. The dryer was still going. And the time left? 30 minutes.
Somebody put in a coin for you.
It is freaky.
Is it your
Did you extend
clothes
the
in there?
time or something?
Of course not. Why would I do that? Yeah, no good dryer shrank my favorite shirt because of that. The thing got all tight. Still wore it.
Tight.
You still wore it?
Didn't think this story could get scarier, but...
Okay, it did finish before these guys showed up. Because that would have interrupted the story, which would have been rude, as I had just told. It's the Berserker. Huss, huss, huss. Well, we're on our way to get MPs, so we might as well be using them up.
Check this out.
I'm up.
But he's down to stay. Oh, and I guess we hadn't gotten a Berserker yet, so that's new. So I want to be going this way. If I'm just going to ignore stores for now, try to do it with the shitty gear we've got, and then, yeah, then I would just want to do it with what we've got. Although I was going to look for a Can Quest and see if there's any cool shit I missed. Can Quest might also be a way to equip our lady friend when we get her, because, yeah. How you feeling? Let's show. So I kept most of my points here. 225,000 can points. You can get all these goofy ass tokens, which I think that's just. I think that's a waste. I don't think that will help us at all in the in-game game, but I'm not 100% sure. These are CDs because now that's a thing. We got technique boosters and healing boosters, manuals that will increase job. Manuals don't seem that useful because you can just grind for that through combat. These boosters increasing base healing value, agility, that seems more useful. But seeing as they are 100,000 and the store has a stock of 10, if you wanted to max this out, you'd need a hell of a lot more points than I've got now. The Poor Zoo can prove your kindness. And you could buy 10 of them, which seems silly, but it is a thing you could do. And I've already been told that it's a great place to go buy if there's like a specific thing, insect you need, just come buy it here. Worn out microwave. Imitation bag. High-end brand name bag. You can't tell it's fake by the heavier. You can tell it's fake by the heavier leather. And an elegant pouch, which appears to be a super high-end for. This is like a starter Wappet for the job that we don't yet have, or the female job, I think. Cup sake. Dirty tangui. Half-eaten burrito. That's actually making me hungry. But yeah, apparently it's not a very good way to get yen. Okay, so that's kind of a bust. I didn't go for. I should have gone for slash style, but I got bust style Homaru. Whoa! Beat you fellas up while we're here.
Okay.
Hammered head, eh?
Have fun with this.
I got this.
Yeah, these would be early game enemies. It's like Warriors All-Stars. You got like, you fight with people until in your party they don't do anything, but eventually your bond level with them increases and you feel like you've accomplished something. That feeling is a lie, but it's a comforting lie. Alright, so let's get back to Yakuza headquarters with our shitty gear. Shitty gear. And somewhere we planted some tomatoes and I think garlic. American pride.
Half the food left in it. What a waste.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat that. Leftovers like those are dangerous. The bacteria multiply faster.
Oh, I won't. I'm guessing you've made that mistake before.
Mm-hmm.
No way. I got more pride than that. I don't do bacteria.
I don't believe in.
Oh, yeah? So what if someone tossed
coronavirus.
out an unopened bento?
Yeah, well, that would be...
Oh, he's got a teardrop.
All right, I get it.
American pride. Sorry, pride is. something Ron Simmons used to have painted on his panties. It was also just one time when Undertaker joined the Survivor Series teams of the All-Americans, and it was just kind of dumb because he said something about American pride and then opened his black trench coat to reveal the red, white, and blue underneath him. Didn't really make that fit into his character. Okay, there's another gang of roving jerks. I don't see us avoiding this one. Because I kind of ran right into it. Oh, there's City Slickers. Oh, I meant to... No, I should have gone off to the side. Oh, whatever. I could have maybe gotten all 5 if I'd aimed that better. Although, no, it doesn't seem to have gotten anybody. Well, not nobody, but... Punkling Kashu.
Let's go.
Gotta be careful with those guys because they got knives.
Get alive.
So that wasn't a particularly threatening group of 5 dudes. Burgers and fries dudes. But yeah, pocketing Watchmen was apparently new, and so was City Slicker, so... Finding a lot of different enemy types just in this area. I don't know how large the game map is actually going to be at the end, but I think it'll be... thought it was bigger than this. Like, we might go back to some of those pre-areas, but I don't think so. I think they were just pre-game areas that we never are going to be responsible for getting Pokedex info. But I could be wrong, because it would make sense. We might need to go back there to get final revenge whenever the story points us that way. I'm going to call it a video here. I didn't bother to check if the first half of this recorded, but I think it did. And when we come back next time, we're going to go into the whatever clan's headquarters and probably get our butts kicked. But somehow we'll still tell the chairman, who will be shamed into doing the honorable thing, because Yakuza's fight with honor, much like turtles. See you next time.